Hello! Welcome to Drakenmemoria! Yay! What is Drakenmemoria? Well, it's mostly Dungeons & Dragons, but tonight it might not be for you. Because we're making maps! For me, it's mostly Dungeons & Dragons when I make a map. It's nearly always for Dungeons & Dragons. But for you, it may be because you play another type of tabletop RPG, or you just like making maps, or you want to make a story, write a book. I don't know. So, for me, it's Dungeons & Dragons. But for you, it may be something else. Alright. So, let's start by seeing who's here tonight. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Let's turn off the thunderstorm. I know you don't hear it, but I do. Cool. Alright. So, where were we last episode? We were coloring the map. Because it's all fine when the map is without colors. It gives the impression that you might have bought the map in a store. Because remember that in those times, you had to draw everything by hand. So, normal that everything wasn't colored. But if you want to use this as a reference or show it to everyone, this is the world that you're playing in right now, well, then having colors can be interesting. And then you can give everyone the version with no color. So, now that the world has been made, you can see everything. Gave a few names. Time to give it some. Sorry. Give it some colors. We were doing the hills. If you were there last episode, you remember that the hills had been painted, but they're not anymore. That's because I've been thinking about this. Thinking about the color of the hills. I thought that it was a bit too strong a color. So I went back and tried to adjust this a little bit more. No. Bad idea. Alright. So we have our hill color. Now, good lord, am I gonna start yawning again all episode? Well, at least I'm not gonna fall asleep. Alright, let's start painting this. And that's the problem. Because the brush is so sensitive. We're going to need a smaller one. So why did I erase it? Anyone? Anyone? No? It's because since we are painting and I used object which did not have color in it, but instead were transparent. Well, not exactly, but the color of it was meant to adjust to what is beneath it. It's just this stroke like this that I don't like. Alright. So yeah, like I was saying, because beneath it, the color is the object is meant to adopt the color of whatever is there. When you go over them, they adopt the color. I don't know. I think it's too dark. I wanted it lighter color. Right. It adjusts to the color that is beneath it. So when you touch it with the color, it changes, and it unfortunately changed one of the small mountains. All right, change color. Anyone good with their colors? Feel like something a little lighter, but I'm not that good at this. Okay. See, that's too gray. It's not gray that I want. I want slightly brown color. Okay. Slightly annoying, not gonna lie. Well, hold on. What happens if I make the brush very small? Okay. That's interesting. So, if you do this and then increase the size of it, no, that's too much. No, that's not the right color. Even here. Yeah, okay. That could be interesting. Small green color. Exactly like I want it to be. Yeah. So we have a green color there. And we're just gonna go over each hills. Nope. Oh, come on. I let go. It's too much. Okay. Let's just have a brush that's a little, increase this even more so it's easier to color like this, and then go with an even smaller brush. Okay. Ain't that nice? No, I don't. Yeah. Alright. Alright, here you go. Desaturate it. Remove it. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Precision, precision, precision. Let's go 400%. Let's have a brush that is extremely small. And take the hill color. Now, how about this? Isn't that gonna be nice? Just the hill themselves. So we're gonna have grassy plains mixed with hills. Oh, that's not nice. I think that's gonna be nice. What do you think? What do you think? I don't know. Oh, here's we got a little bit of a clutter. Go like this, like this, like this, like this. Yeah, like I was saying last episode, don't be afraid to rearrange things so that it feels better. You got a clutter here, declutter it. We don't need to have such a mess. You can absolutely have everything exactly the way it feels nice. It is your world after all. Don't be afraid to make it the way you want it. No, isn't that better? Ah, decluttered. Oh. No, isn't that interesting? Oh. Now that's interesting. That's something I did not know. The mountains have been painted. That's nice. Very nice. All right, I don't know if you realize what I just learned, that if you move the mountain, you could remove the mountain. The hills have been painted, but land. Underneath it, we have something. Oh no, I wanted to move it. Alright, so symbols. Symbols. Well, that's interesting. This means you can literally take for wanted, put everything aside, color them, and then place them. That's also interesting. That's also interesting, to be quite honest. It guarantees something interesting. No, I don't wanna. Symbols. So, no. Most likely like this and like this. Smaller. And this here. Land. Oh, damn. Alright. Let's put things back where they were. No, symbols. Yeah, that's because there was a clutter here. All right. Yeah, all right. Here we go. We got it. This is how it was. Land, painting, hells. All right. You can definitely just remove this. We'll just paint it again after. But yeah, if you want to do it the long and the hard way, you just paint your mountains on the side and then you add them. I think it's a nice touch, honestly. But I think that not everyone will agree with that. Maybe all of you mini painters out there that may be listening right now might have had that moment of, oh, that's nice. Because you're patient. Symbols. Yeah, we understand one another, right? Just gave you a good reason to start the long process of mini painting, but with a map. All right, let's keep going with this. Enough talking about nothing. Who wants to talk about nothing? It's ridiculous. Absurd. Why would anyone want to talk about nothing at all? All right. I should probably learn to do time lapse when I edit this. Honestly, for some people it will be extremely boring. I like it, but I know that not everyone likes it. Some people will just not stand it. They will look at us and say, "No, this is what it takes to make a map. No, I will go buy your map, hence give you my money so you can live, and I will not have to bore myself to death." I don't know why I just took it sort of Transylvanian accent, slightly inspired by the vampire accent in the Muppets. Not the Muppets, Sesame Street. Well, technically, anyways. If you know what I'm talking about, then I don't need to elaborate. I was talking about the little vampire in the Sesame Street. And technically, it is. Oh, small clutter here. Technically, it is part of the same universe. It's alright. So, in the meanwhile, while I'm doing this and boring some people halfway to death, how have you been doing? You, the silent viewers. Come on, stop being silent. Be part of the conversation. No, sorry. Really shouldn't say this. Like this. Maybe I should do a French accent. Although you'd be surprised, the North American French accent is not the same as the European French accent. It's mostly in the way. Oh, why did there you go. The way we pronounce things. I don't know. Sometimes it feels like European French try to mimic sounds, but not that well. You know, the famous the top. Oh, and those who oh no, it's not a good example. I was going to say the cartoon Dexter's Lab. It's just a bad example. All right, almost done. Almost done. Hills will have been created. So, like I was saying, the reason why they say, for example, the top in France, when they try to speak English, is because they're trying to mimic your the sound. There's honestly nothing similar to it in French. It's not a sound that we commonly use. So for them, the best way to copy it is by putting the z top. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, it justifies why the road goes up. Land. Well, North American accent for French will not try to duplicate the TH sound. They'll just sound it out phonetically. But because H is always silent, or nearly always silent, this is why you'll hear the top. Ooh, the top. Alright, those are the hills. That's nice. Let's see what it... Oh, that's much better. What do you think? Hey, autosave. Yeah, I think it's nice. I think it works. Okay, okay. What's that color? Nah, that's not a good color. What next? Forest? Forest color? Let's go with forest color here. Change color. That looks like a nice one. Name color. Forest. Now let's see. How will this turn out? It's not that bad, but that's not it either. I want it darker. I don't know. No, it's not it either. Maybe a lighter color. Ooh. Just a little too dark. A little brighter. Nope. Hey, what about the colors we already have? Ooh. No. Okay. That was just for checking. Change color. Let's go with something lighter. No. Too light. Too light. Anyone's good with their color, feel free to intervene before I find ways to bore you to tears watching me trying to figure out the best possible green. Microphone started again. Thought that I settled that. Alright, nope. Change color. I want to. Ugh. Sick trees. No. Let's go with this. Hey, that's interesting. No. No. Feel like we're getting there, though. Oh, that's a better color. What do you think? Is it not good? You, the viewers, decide. A little lighter. It's not the kind of light that I wanted. Lighter like this. What does it look like? So, what do you think? I think the color is too strong. That's the oh. Interesting. Hey, that's more interesting. I think we're getting there. I think we're getting there. Oh, no. Just a little. Hey, that's interesting. Too bright. Okay. It's too bad we can't. Well, if there is a way, I don't know it. I was gonna say, too bad we can't make mixes. But maybe that's what this is. There are a lot of things that I still don't know about this software. So don't be shy. If you learn something, if you know something I don't, say it. Don't keep it all to yourself. Please enlighten us. Oh, no, that's too strong. Ah, that's too bad. I kind of like that color sampling. No, that's too much. It's too much. Just a little lighter. This. Ooh. I feel like we're almost there. I know I've said this before. Nope. Too far. Nope. Keep getting it lighter and lighter. Nope. Well, it's not too bad. Alright, I think I'm gonna go with that color. No, you're gonna have an interesting job if you want to do seasons. Let's do autumn. Paint every single tree a different color. Yay! Seriously, if you want to do it, do it. It's your map, it's your world. Do it the way you feel is the best for your world. Your world is not my world, so it doesn't have to be exactly the way that I'm drawing it. All right. See? Oops. Sensitive. Yeah, it's better. All right. It's painting session. We went from map building to painting. Now shut up and paint. Paint slowly, but paint. Just paint. Just paint. Just like the music says, just dance. Oh no. Small mountain. Small mountain. There we go. Small mountain. Small mountain. There you go. Fix that. Fix the problem. Alright. Let's go back to forest. Painting along the river. Now that we're close, you can see that this is slightly cluttered. Like this. There you go. Land painting. Yeah, keep on going with this. Let's increase the size of the brush just a little bit. And I think we have it here. Go. Nice color, nice coloring. All right. Like I said, don't be shy. Just say something. I'm open to talking about anything D&D related. Anything tabletop related, anything storytelling related. I'm just not gonna tell you about my relative. Oh. Sorry, that was an easy joke. I had to make it. It's an obligation when you're doing this. You have to do easy jokes. You just have to. Can't avoid it. You may not know this, but it's part of the contract. You have to take advantage of easy jokes. Yeah, you just have to. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. All right. Okay, well, this is going to be much easier to do here. Because we can go a little bit over the lines. Here. Now we increase the brush size. That way we don't spend the next 2 hours. Oh, the eyes are burning. Had a long and unpleasant day. I don't know if you ever had a job like this, but my job has me serving food in supermarket and things like this. food stores. Now, the problem with this is that for part of the world right now, they're in a part of the year where they have to fast during the day. So they're having me give out food samples in the middle of a city center where there are a lot of those people around. So I mostly give out food sample right now to people saying, oh no, sorry, I'm fasting. So nice, so interesting. It always feels like someone did not do their work properly. Oh no, we forgot. We forgot that there's a part of the world now that's fasting. And so you're serving food in a place where there's a lot of those people, and it means that you're gonna get bored to tears repeatedly. Every day. Sorry. All right. Oh. There's a small tree. Here we go. Hey. I feel like we could have gotten a few more trees here. It's okay here. It feels like there's more. Oh, there's another one here. But you go down, feels slightly naked. And I know that for some, being naked is a good thing. They like being naked. But I don't. I don't enjoy it. I don't like it. Never have. Funny, isn't it? Just not a fan. I've never been a fan of that. Helps fill in some hole. Yeah. See. Interesting. Filling holes. Now, of course, I know that because of this, when time is gonna come to put the map on sale, it's gonna be slightly frustrating because now I've made modification to it. So the version that was left in the past, the one without color, well, it's no longer exactly the same. So logically, what I need to do is finish this like this, then create a copy and remove all the colors. And then we're gonna have two identical maps. Land, color. Nice mass of trees. Here you go. There you go. That's interesting. That works. Here we go. Yes, I know. I've drawn around the grove. Why did I do that? Well, I don't know. I wanted to prepare something, but no, just because it's supposed to be different. All right. The area around the monastery is. Let's increase that in size. Nope. Actually, that's a nice color. Let's go with forest 2, and I want to sample that color. Is it different than this one? No. Oh, that's such a shame. Alright, alright. I just feel like it's probably going to be too... Yeah. It's slightly annoying to be stuck in a place like this. Are there people actually listening? Yes. Okay, good. More people than before? Oh. Hey, everyone. I really would enjoy someone good with color giving me advice on this. See, that's a better color. I want that color. All right, let's make a test. Let's make a test. There's this color, and then there's this color. Let's increase this. All right. See, that's too much. Sorry, I'm not saying a lot. That's usually not good. Alright, a little bit more color. So let's go back to this. We're gonna paint everything back. Big brush. Alright. Now, compared to yeah, that's definitely something, but it's too light. I want it slightly darker. Oh. No, too much. Alright, we're back in a color range that's interesting. Just maybe a bit more color. Hey, how does that look? I bet that feels better. Let's go and redo what we already done with this color. Alright, we don't want this one. We want this one. Name forest. Alright. No. It was name. Just so that we know what's what. Alright. That's a little bit more interesting. What do you think? I like it. I like it. I like it. And since no one's saying anything, then only my opinion counts. And I like it. I do. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. We reduce the size of the brush. Do around the mountains so we don't change the color of the mountains. Alright. Well, it's all part of making a map. It's all part of creating your own world. Let's see. Yeah, that's actually interesting. That gives me an idea. That gives me an idea. Change name. Pine. So my idea is to make the pine trees a little bit darker. Yeah. We're not going to do the entire map right now with this, but I do want to check it out. Just do this small wood here and compare it. Just because pine trees are usually darker. Alright. Alright. So, how do you like it? I don't know, honestly. They've been too dark. Yeah, too dark. Let's go back with big brush. Okay. Let's go with something a little lighter. Oh, that's interesting. Don't you think? I think that may be interesting. Let's see. Let's see from the yeah, from afar I think I like better the new one that I've made. It's more subtle. It honestly works. At least it works for me. Right. Settled. This is going to be the color of the pine trees. From close, it can feel weird, but I liked how it was when I zoomed out. Sort of pops out a little. No, pine trees are different. Yeah, I like it. Alright, let's start by painting the forest the right color. No. Zoom in at 400%. Alright. No. Yeah. Right, that works. Works nicely. Works nicely. Okay. There we go. Finer brush even more, and let's remove the last. There we go. Don't need a brush that fine for this here. No, let's do this first. Sorry, I'm not as talkative as the last few episodes. Like I said, it was a long day of work. With a lot of people looking at me as if I said something that's not supposed to be said. Alright. We're almost done with this forest. Go. Always important to drink. Hey, by the way, I'm still open for names of cities and place. Symbol. I just saw a tree that's too well hidden. Alright. No, this here, like this. Like this. this, like this, like this. Trees, trees. Right, that helps. That helps. Yeah. Let's just break the line like this. All right. That works, that works. Land, color, forest. Okay. Well, once the outside is going to be done, we're going to be able to just draw in everything. But now, just because I want to respect the border that I already painted in, and here we are. Alright, you can increase the brush size. Now we just broad stroke paint everything. Hey, who was there for last night's episode? How it all ended. What's your opinion? Should I give a bone to audience? Because that was impressive what he did at the last moment. That selfless sacrifice, which could literally cost him his character. Do you think I should reward him for such a bold and selfless act, especially since he's a paladin? I'm leaning toward that. But if you've watched a few of the episodes, you'll know that I'm not just blindly nice to people. There is often a price to pay. Directly or indirectly, there is a price to pay. Nice tree here. Any thoughts for last night? Oh well, looks like I'm gonna keep thinking about it by myself. It's okay, I understand. I respect your choice not to talk to me. All right. That helps with the appearance. Doesn't it? Doesn't it? Alright. Back with lands. Pine forest. Smaller brush. And where we go again. Now this is one thing that's interesting with the colors. Is that since the colors are distinct, you can put them closer to rows in town, meaning that in world, this will mean that the road does get very close to the forest. And just remember, when you're creating your world, people were afraid of the forest during the Middle Ages. Because it was a dark place where there were a lot of unknowns. And just like today, people are scared of the unknown. Well, granted, back then there was a stronger mythology everywhere. And you were sort of afraid to meet that mythology that might eat you if you're not careful. All right. Almost done. Nearly there. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? All right, all right, all right. So, in case you're wondering, yes, I am leaning toward giving something to audience. Sam did something interesting. But it's still gonna ask him to do something and not just give a speech that he rolled a 12. So reward him, but also not completely reward him. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, well, clearing. All right, so that's the color of the forest. Now we go with pines and very fine brush. We just color in the pines. Color in the pines. Oh. Here we go. Pine again. Pine. 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 yes, it's annoying living in my head. Because in my head, every time I strike one the pine, it does say pine, pine, pine. I always hear it all the time. I'll be walking down the street and suddenly something's gonna move and I'm just gonna go, pine. No, I'm kidding. But I am the kind of person that's gonna walk in the misty night and just start saying, can you play with me? After I saw a movie do this, a slightly gory movie. All right. We are almost done. We are almost done. I'd say something if you see a pine that hasn't been color changed. Say it now or forever remain anonymous and be forgotten. Alright, last one. We got it. We got this. We got this. We can make it without falling asleep. I'm starting to feel it. The pull on my eyes. It's all on my heel. Damn, that hurts. Oh yeah, that's right. There's a big old tree there. Oh, I gotta do something special about that tree. That lonely tree on an island. No. Oh, touch the wire again. Ah, oh, come on. Ah, there you go, there you go. Ah. Pine trees. I know it feels a little bit tedious, but that's why I'm gonna give you the chance to buy these maps. I do it on stream, so you see it evolving, becoming something. If you want to create your own maps after, then you know what someone who's been drawing maps since, for some of you, before you were born, does it. It's always weird to think that for some people, you were just a thought in your parents' mind, an idea. But I was already driving. Yes, I have a car. No, I'm not going to tell you what my car is. Okay. Only the grove remaining. And that's basically why I gave a different color to pine. So the grove could stand out. I'm not I'm not completely mad. Let's see what it looks like from... Really gives me a intense desire to just do the same thing with the other trees. Find a different color, maybe a lighter, and just paint every tree. Oh, too far away. Okay. Now for the special tree. What do we do for the special tree? Give it right. Completely white? No. Does anyone know how to make color silver? Could be interesting. No. This is going to be interesting or not. The same color as this? I think it is. What do you think for this color? For the planes and everything else. Let's check from far above. Kind of nice, kind of okay. Let's adopt it. Name plane. Okay, let's go back to 300. But the tree will have in finer brush this. No, it's this one here. Damn it. Yeah, that's interesting. That's nice. That's cool. That's beautiful. That's everything. All right. Get back to planes. And since it is everything like this, we can just use a broad stroke can readjust any trees we might have disturbed. There you go. Oops. Right, here we go, here we go. No! Let's increase this. Reduce the brush size. Just a finer trait here. Alright. Got right up to the edge. Good. Okay, we don't have to worry very much about this one here because of the river. Come on, stop. Stop making that noise. Right, here we go. Here we go. Oops. Redo. Okay. All right. I realized that if I gotten the colors earlier, it would have been easier to just start by painting the entire map the color of the plane and then add in the other colors. But now that we have our colors, the other maps will always respect the same colors, I think. Except maybe for trees. I might rework that color a little bit. Right. Right. Go. Go. Here we go. All right. All right. Just keep on going just a little bit more. Feel like there's a song there I could have taken advantage of, but I didn't. That's the kind of person I am. I will not take advantage of you. Unless you want to give me your money, then I'll be conflicted. But ultimately, I will only choose what feels the best. If you're asking me to do something I shouldn't, then we're gonna have a problem. Because unless you hypnotized me, not going to be particularly happy when I wake up, and I know that what I'm saying right now makes no sense. I'm just blah 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 blah. I just want to make sure you don't get bored while you're just watching me paint a map with a fine brush. And I sort of exhausted the thing I can say about current situations. That's a weird color. That's my eyes. Alright. That's an odd color. Let's remove that from here. Go back to this. There you go, there you go. There you go. There you go. All right. That's a lot. And I've ditched their wire, which means starting to sputter again. I think that's the word, right? Sputter? Anyone? No one's answering. I feel alone. I feel like something's gonna grab me from behind. The lights are dimming. I'm dying. No, I'm not dying. I'm just teasing you. And I want to make this clear because with the age of internet, some people might think that I am actually dead. Some people rejoice, some people will not. But such is the way of life. Which again makes no sense compared to the when you put it in context of what's happening right now. But you know, I'm that kind of person. Alright. strip so that when I use the large brush I don't accidentally create an incident. There you go. Oh, my poor eyes. All right, all right, all right. All right. All right. This one we're going to finish. Right. Oh, no, that's too big. Autosave. All right. No, the mountain changed color. All right, all right, all right. Now here's an interesting question. Is there a place that you'd like to visit personally and what we're making right now? Maybe a town, a village that you saw that, that must be nice living there. Now, of course, if you're stuck with the Lord giving you orders, well, you're gonna have to be careful if it's the path you're taking. Of course, they're both gonna be there. Don't worry about it. We're not gonna neglect anyone. But just like in every competition, there is one person that's extremely happy and a whole lot of people that aren't. But that got the publicity, nevertheless. And now they get to sit and watch. Make suggestions. Suggestions which, when I'm using a frying pan, all right. I lost my cursor. There we go. All right. Sorry, I'm not talking a lot right now. It's a mix of mental and physical fatigue. Really not good for holding a conversation. doesn't make for very interesting ideas. Alright. Well, now you're part of the conspiration. Alright. By that I mean you are now part of the video, whether you like it or not. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's a color made in heaven. It's a match made in heaven, I mean. There are two colors that fits well together. Together again. Ba 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 da, ba. Alright, alright. Of course, audiences, God is aware of this, so. Alright. Don't need to be careful here, don't need to be careful here. Need to be just a little careful here. But I think we're gonna do the entire island by hand. So alright, sorry. Images kept on rolling in my mind, but no sound was coming out of my mouth. That's okay. I mean, we are 10 minutes from the minimum time I'm allotting to this. I'd like to get another 40 minutes. But I'll take what I have, because this time I'm too weak to say no to death. Well, rather, family friend. Actually, a family friend. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Need to put some music in this here. Might help to just make that island just slightly more interesting, since it does look like right now that right, anything close to anything up here we didn't do. Side of a here. All right. Yeah, I have weird habits. Like rubbing my eyes with highlight. Alright. Every time I stop talking, it feels like I stopped talking for 20 minutes, but it's only been a few seconds every single time. Alright, now we know. Now we do with a bigger brush. Bigger brush, bigger brush, bigger brush. Oh, that's so fast. It feels good. Yeah, that's what happens when there's no one to talk to in the chat. Start by losing piece of your sanity, then you find peace in insanity. Alright. We got this, we got this. Alright. Another region finish. Yes, you are hearing, you might be hearing someone cough in the background. I am living with old people that unfortunately are no longer healthy. It actually gives a nice depth to the map, this color. I like it. I like it. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's increase the size just a little bit more. Right. Alright. Okay. Anything missing? No. Right. Oh, I think that's mostly it. If there's a region that you'd like me to redo, I think we got everything. There's something here that's kind of annoying me. It's the fact that it's so clearly cut. Alright, that helps to make it less just alter the brush size just a little bit. Do it wide again. No, that's too wide. Do it wide again. Right. All right. Okay, that's interesting. I think it works. Now then. Anything else? Everything's been colored. Everything's there. We are missing a few names. But I hate finding names. So I'm not inclined to do this like this right there. Alright. There is one thing we can do, and that's with this, and I don't know if it's gonna work. Never tried. Hey! Alright, that's nice. 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 Small mountains. Big mountains. Misty mountain. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Okay. I think we can be proud of what we have accomplished. Sorry, it's just recovering from an injury on my hand. Alright. So, I think everything's there. Small reef over here. Actually, or oh yeah, darker, definitely darker. All right. I think all we're missing are names. Ouch. Right. I think all we're missing are names for the major cities. Cities and town. Let's not name the villages, because there are a lot of them. Hi. Any suggestions? From you, the silent viewers. You down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 people. 11 named people in the chat. What do you think? Names for cities. I hate this. Just settled when we started the episode. Why is he behind me? Alright, well, no one's gonna say anything. I think that's everything we can do for this map. Honestly, I think we're done. I'm gonna try and think of a few names, just so that they're there. But right now, tonight, I can't think of nice names. Of course I can think of, oh, let's call this the Brandu's Monastery. There we go. But yeah, let's see what the label text name generator settlement. Alright, yeah, I think I have to put alright. Guano Crossing. Cistern Mel. That's a bad name. Short Pyre. Mattercliff. Guava Hood. Swelling Post. I don't know. I think they Slaughterless. Luna Shade, that was interesting. Swallow Lane, that's not a town, that's a street. Under Wharf, Bracken Mill, Cherry Deep. Okay, that's not gonna help us. Well, honestly, I can't think of anything. So, unless someone can think of a nice few names, I think I'm gonna say that this map is done. I'm gonna try and find names, like I said, at least for the cities, the monastery, and the towns. And probably gonna post it on my Patreon. Maybe we can finally start having people on my Patreon. That would be nice. Alright, well, I think this is going to be it for tonight. Let's our glorious little map. Oh, let's put a label. Let's put one here. Font size 50. Oops, nope. 100. No, not 1,100. How about 200? No, it's not what I wanted. It's this one here, 200. Yeah, okay. That's gonna be for the island. Just gonna call it the island for now. Ooh, fancy. Gonna add at the bottom. Oh. Sides weren't properly done. Just painting over the rivers so that they sort of have a color. Yeah, like this. When you look at it like this, the island is cracking up into pieces. Alright. And we're going to put a label at the bottom. Just a little bit more discreet. Maybe 100. Like this. Yeah. Like I said, we're only missing an actual proper name for the island. And names for the major cities. Cities, monasteries, and towns. Yeah. Alright. It's been signed. There's a placeholder label for the name of the island, and try and name the few locations. So I think this is good for tonight. Save. Alright, so our first map. I'm going to put the colored map and the uncolored map. And put them all on my Patreon. So depending on how fast I figure this out, probably during next week or the week after that, the maps are going to start appearing. Now, if you have any desires for the next one, my reflex would go with an island again, but making an island chain. So smaller. Each island could probably be its own small kingdom. Yeah. Would be interesting. Definitely. Alright, so with this, I think this is going to be it for tonight. I know I keep saying this, but this time it's true. So, I know my ending screen still says see you next Wednesday. I'm so sorry. I still haven't changed it. The worst of it is that's not that complicated. But I also have to redo a bit of the message because it only says can become a Patreon. You could also subscribe on Twitch now. Alright, so like I was saying, thank you for watching. See you all next Thursday. Yeah, Thursday for another map making episode. If you want to watch the live D&D, it's on Wednesday. On Friday, there is a rebroadcast of that live episode. And for now, this is all the content I have. Maybe I'll add some. Maybe I'll just add variety in other things. But for now, this is all I have. And remember, if you enjoyed the show, enjoyed the episode, you can support me, the channel, by following on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, leaving a comment, leave a like. You can make a donation. That's very much appreciated. You can become a Patreon. That's going to be for the maps. You can subscribe on Twitch, because you can now. And if there's nothing of this you can do because you don't have enough money, you're a bit too tight this month for your money, or you just don't want to pay anything, I can understand that. There's a very free thing you can do that helps the channel a lot, and that's simply spreading the word of this channel. So, thank you again. See you next week, and maybe tomorrow for the rebroadcast of Wednesday's live episode. If not, have a nice weekend and see you next week. As always, stay safe and stay healthy. Good night.